Hey Stalwart fam!
Hey.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
My name is Faith.
My name is Michael.
And this is Baby Joshua.
Baby Joshua had to feature today.
And we are the
Stalwart lovers.
Yeah, so if you're new here, we are so glad that you've stumbled upon us. If you are returning, thank you for always coming back. We love you so much. So make sure you engage with this video, drop a like, drop a comment, share this video. I mean, we are so glad for everyone that watched our last video, our official comeback video after such a long time. Yeah, and thank you so much for watching. So please keep up the energy, share with your friends, anyone that you know. Joshua's tiny legs. Anyone that you know would want to enjoy our content and everything. Don't
Anyone
be stingy.
you think would be blessed by what we're doing.
Don't be stingy. Share this video with them. And yeah, so also our website is live as well. Please make sure you visit thestalwartlovers.com. Yeah. All right. What are we doing today, baby?
Yes, so today we want to just talk about, I think, one main thing from the questions, the Q&A tag we put on Instagram.
Yeah.
A lot of people asked a particular question, and we just said, you know what? Let's spill all the beans.
Yeah.
Give you enough answers as we can, and maybe we'll take a few more questions. Just maybe.
Yeah. All right. So let's just go
right into
it. So the question is pretty much paraphrased from everybody's question. How is our marriage now that Joshua is here? Pretty much. The postpartum stress, how we're organizing ourselves. That's just pretty much what the question is. And I just felt like it would be great to just take a deep dive into it since so many people are asking.
All right.
And rightly so.
Let's dive into it.
Yeah. So for us, I'll just say that the answer is simple. Like, our marriage has been beautiful. Will I say nothing has changed? Not necessarily. And you guys get to know all these things as we go on in the video. But yes, it's still been amazing. It's still been beautiful. Oh, Joshua, what's the matter? It's still been amazing. It's still been beautiful. It's still been just like it was before, but now with different dynamics. And I feel like what has really helped us to still maintain ourselves and maintain sanity. Okay. is the fact that we have had such a solid foundation all the while in our marriage, and I feel like that has really helped us to just stay concrete, to stay together. We've built some things, We've built some things. We've built some structure, exactly. And I feel like that just really helps with the way our lives are right now. Because it's like, okay, we've encountered challenges before. We would kind of just crush them the same way we've crushed them in the past.
Exactly. So, I mean, getting married, we believed strongly in the love that we have for each other, that it is stalwart. And so we always knew that our love will be tested as the marriage grows. And so before we had Joshua, we were ready. We knew that, yes, this is going to be different. And so we will approach it, with the same, diligence, same love, same intentionality that we have approached our marriage. And I think it worked, and it's working quite well for us. Does it mean that every single aspect of our lives continued on that plateau and, on that trajectory? Maybe not. There are times when we had to sit back at the table to re-strategize or, so maybe we'll talk about some of these aspects, are we?
Yeah, and pretty much we've actually faced some life-changing situations before, like moving to Canada, like even getting married, so there have seen some life-altering situations, and that just kind of gave us that peace of mind that the same way we crushed those ones, that it's the same way we're going to crush this one as well.
Yeah.
So before we talk too much, let's jump into some of those challenges that we faced. I feel like the major one that we encountered was time management. time maximization.
That's number
Like
one.
what we are doing right now.
Like multitasking,
Yeah, you know,
timetable stuff.
yeah. And, because now we are, I mean, this tiny human is a full-time job.
Indeed.
He wants you to carry him, he wants you to play with him, he wants you to feed him, he wants you to put him to sleep, he wants you to bathe him, everything.
He wants you to give him attention.
And he's a full-time job, right? And it's such a beautiful blessing that is now a part of our family, but he's a full-time job, and which meant that now there's a greater demand on our time. So now we are parents, now we are YouTubers, now we are career people. Now my husband is a pastor as well. That kind of came almost around the same time. So um there's a lot now, and we have to be very diligent with time, maximize time. Even sometimes when things don't work out, let's say sleeping later or sleeping earlier is not working out, we come back to the table, circle back, and like, okay, I don't think this is something is quite working here. I need more time for this and this and this. Can we readjust something? And then we sit down and look at it and readjust it. So we've been having a lot of that, a lot of, okay, we need to inculcate this. We need to start to film. We need to add YouTube videos into our lives. Where do we add it? How do we add it? What time slots, can we find for this?
Yeah. And
You know,
sometimes some of those time slots, our son might not allow us film. So what are we going to do?
what are we going to do?
In cases like this, we'll bring him in and still get the job done.
So our lives are we're not taking things too hard on ourselves. So we are making sure. The good thing is it's like we are together.
Yeah,
So
we're a team.
we're a team. So it's us against whatever challenges we have to face. So there's nothing that's greater than us and than the God on our inside. So we employ the wisdom of God and the strength that God has given us, and the union that we have, and face those things together.
Yeah, to be honest, it hasn't been super easy in terms of being
Yeah.
productive and with a baby. But one thing we've been able to do, at least in the last 2 weeks, just re-strategize, especially after my mom, left, and we couldn't just say, "Grandma, hold Joshua for me for next 2 hours."
Yeah.
So we had to, I've had to do things that I didn't feel like doing. She's had to change and start doing things that she never really did. We just had to, roles are switching as demanded. And sometimes we come back to the table and say, okay, this is not working.
Yeah.
What can work?
What can we do?
Okay,
What can
I need
work?
this amount of hours of sleep so that I can be productive. So how do you do this so that you can do this? I think and it's beautiful just seeing all these strategies work out, and we're celebrating the wins. Like, we are beginning to get productive. Like, we're filming. That's a miracle.
That's a miracle.
And in our personal lives, in my career and all that, there's been a lot of productivity, and I'm just grateful for the privilege to do life with this amazing life partner.
Although, of course, that might result into more stress because you're not resting as much. You're trying to use every time crunch, but then just always circling back and saying, I need to sleep right now. Please, I know you're busy, but just hold the baby. And stuff like that. Yeah, so the other thing.
And compromises too. For example, maybe we've set a timetable in a way that I'm supposed to be studying and you're supposed to be holding Joshua. And then she's like, babe, I'm literally 10% awake, 90% sleepy right now because this boy stressed me overnight. I have to compromise and take him and hold him for that period. Things like that.
A smiling boy.
Guys, get used to seeing this boy in our videos. We just had to.
So the next thing I would want us to just talk about as one of the challenges. I wouldn't say one of the challenges, but it's one of the challenges, even though we crushed it.
Yeah.
And that's sex and romance, pretty much.
Ooh la la.
I mean, there's not much to say in this area. It's just that we didn't allow the stress. We deliberately set out time for ourselves. It's like, this is us time. And when I say sex and romance, it's not even majorly sex or anything. It's just that together time, that this is us away from Joshua. We have put Joshua to sleep. Let us discuss, let us talk, let us play, let us have fun, let us enjoy each other's company, put the phones down, just enjoy each other deliberately, and that has really helped. We might not have the time or the energy for dates or something, but the everyday conversations and that deliberate zoning into each other and making sure that we are both good, making sure that we are talking, making sure that we are communicating. We've just really selected this time as this is our time, our personal time. And that's just that, and it's from those times that sex and romance can thrive. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, do you want to add
I
something
think
about that?
you hit it on the head. You hit it on the head. Nothing to say. We're doing great
Yeah.
sexually and even in terms of romance and just creating time for each other. Sometimes the time might be, oh, she's having to cook into the night and I'm done with what I have to do, and then I'm just in the kitchen gisting with her as she cooks. It's just whatever works. At least he's smiling now. He's not just spitting.
Anyway,
He
so
loves his mom. He loves his mom. It makes
yeah,
me a little jealous when I'm carrying him. He's like, "Mommy,
it's
come."
just because of milk. That's all.
No
It's just
other.
milk.
No other.
That's all.
Anyway, he loves his
If
dad
you
too.
could give him milk too now, you see that
Please,
he'll be
thank you. I don't want to be able to give him
gravitating.
milk. See, this 2024. This is
Anyway,
2024. All right, let's go on.
okay. So the third thing I want to just talk about is our communication and conflict resolution. So for us,
Just
to be
baiting me.
honest, yes. So to be honest, our conflict, I feel like that is one of the things that has really helped us in this period because we've grown such a strong foundation of communication. If something is really going on in my heart, if something is really going on in my mind, we've grown that, or his mind or his heart, we've grown that atmosphere, that skill to always communicate and talk to each other about anything that is going on. We've grown that skill, we've grown that that atmosphere pretty much. We don't hold things in our heart towards each other.
Yeah.
We find it very easy to say, okay, this is what is going on. I'm feeling stressed. I'm feeling overwhelmed. We don't then take out things on each other.
Yeah.
We both know that we are trying our best. I
Yeah.
don't know if you get
Like
if that makes
absolute
sense.
best.
So there's no, okay, you're leaving me to this, blah blah blah. And there's also that understanding of, okay, I might be doing more in this area and you might be doing a little bit less. But that's because we both talked about it and figured out that and decided that that is the best way we can both balance each other in that
Yeah.
moment. I don't know if that
It's
makes
never
sense.
50-50. It's balance. And in the areas where I do a lot and you don't do too much, some other areas you do much more than I do. And some
Yeah.
other areas we just switch again. And
Yeah.
that's it. But for conflict resolution, what has helped us has been the structure of our marriage.
Yeah.
We've never really had an issue or had any issue with resolving conflicts by ourselves. Even from relationship days, we never got to the point where we needed external persons to resolve things for us. And so that has helped us, it's still helping us. We are best of friends, we are
Yeah.
lovers.
I know there's something I actually noticed, and I feel like I really want to just commend us for that. Some people, when they have family members over, when they have like a mother-in-law, father-in-law, or people, cousins, sisters, people around, you know, because of how together we are, there's nothing that can really shake us. So
Yeah.
we just face those people, those relationships together, and we glean off each other's energies and wisdom and things like that.
Absolutely.
And it was so beautiful. Even when mom was around, we were able to manage the situation well, and it ended up so
We
good.
had a beautiful time with my mom. We had because we have a united front. I'm sure my mom she had
A good taste of that.
like a good taste, because sometimes you expect that we would react the type of way, but she will never catch us slacking. We are one. And she'll be like, I said, you don't know us.
Yeah, so that has been like so beautiful, and I feel like all in all, in our marriage, it's been beautiful. Just as we said earlier, it's been amazing. I feel like living in this moment right now is still the best. It's still better than what I ever imagined.
It's always better than
Even
we
with
ever
a
imagined.
child,
It's always better.
with a child and with the dynamics that we have right now, with the stress and the time crunch,
To
I
be
still
honest,
feel like we are doing so well.
even in the midst of all the stress, I've never been at peace so much in my life, in the midst of so much chaos.
Yeah.
Like my life is moving forward, there's productivity, I'm growing, I'm at peace with my wife, we're having a great time. You know, I would not have it any other way.
Yeah.
You know. Which day was it that I sent you one random text? You
Yeah.
know, because I was just having breakfast, in the office, and I just felt so loved. Like my wife took out time to prepare the breakfast, and I felt so loved. I couldn't hold it. I had to send her a message like, "Babe, I love you." She was like, that's wrong. I
I
just
was
feel,
like, that's so
I just
random.
feel so well taken care of. Like,
Yeah.
and I know I've seen a few comments, people saying that maybe we're lying, we're faking things, and all that, and that's fine if that's what you're used to. But we fear God too
Yeah,
much
like this is not even us just
to
trying
come here and be
to
giving you
blow our
bamboozle.
own. It's just I like
It's the
I feel like it
reality
would
of
just
our
be great
marriage,
for you to know the reality of things
and
and
that
how
is
things
possible.
can be. Yeah.
Joshua, what's going on?
I think he wants to
Wants to
sleep. He's
sleep.
already doing like
All right, let's wrap this video up.
So let's go to the next question.
All
How
right.
is baby Joshua doing? How is Joshua doing?
As you can see,
As you can see,
he's thriving.
he's been a baby,
He's thriving
doing
strongly
all the things that babies do,
now,
burping all over us.
all over, and
Like,
spitting and.
can you see how soaked this bib is? Guys, I don't know if you can see.
He burped a
I'm sure you
lot.
can
He's
see.
Mr. Bopper.
Yeah, so
He
and this
has
is
spit
also
out.
full of all his burp.
You see? You see? You see?
Literally,
Right when we were talking about you spitting out.
stain your body as well.
My son, I love you so much. Anyway,
Oh,
then another thing is screaming. Like he has been
he
screaming
has
a
learned
lot.
how to scream now. I
Yeah.
don't know who taught him.
Maybe it's me.
Are you sure?
But he screams in notes, in tonic sofa. That's why he screams. I'm like, is that last one really last one?
Hey,
Anyway,
Bobo.
let's wrap up this video.
So he's doing really
It's
good.
being so messy.
And
Babe,
he's-
let's wrap it up.
And he's sleepy right now, so we have to go.
Yes.
All right, guys.
Let me wrap it up. So thank you so much for sitting down there watching all the
Our drama.
drama
chaos.
going on. For our loyal subscribers, loyal fam, we love you so dearly. That's why we're doing what we're doing in the midst of a lot, because you guys
I'm giving you lips.
you are like you miss us so much, and we're glad that you love us this much. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it,
Yeah.
drop a comment, let us know what you think. We'll be in the comments interacting with you guys. Follow us on social media, d_stalwart_lovers on Instagram, on TikTok, and of course go to our website thestalwartlovers.com and see what services we offer that can be of a blessing to you.
Yeah.
So till we come your way again,
Keep loving.
and keep believing.
We are
the Stalwart Lovers.
Where's your two fingers?
By the Stalwart Lovers family now.
Lovers.
They were two, later become three. And then, you know the song? Yeah, I know the song. You're making me feel like I'm an old person.